MLB 19. But MLB 19 and Road to the Show. AJ Cash here. AJ Cash here doing below expectations in his how many years have you been playing? 10th? No, definitely not the 10th. Like 5th year. So yeah, been doing terrible. But we are in the playoffs. Well, championship now. And we got 2 games left. Hopefully we win this. We gotta win, I think, 2 more games to win it all. Or head into it all. So, we're in the playoffs. 4th in average, 3rd in home runs, 3rd in RBIs, and stolen bases were in 2nd. Their average is 6th, 1st in home runs, 2nd in RBIs, and 6th in stolen bases.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
So, this is the National League Championship Series. We gotta win this.
Everybody, Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our
we were down in the series 0-2. Came back to tie the series 2-2.
Obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
And as I recall, we won our last game 3-2. So
we could have hoped for, and
now we're 3 games to 2. We lead the series. You see that 3-2.
To win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
We gotta win these last 2 games.
Lineups and first pitch are next.
2024, so we've been playing
since 2019,
2021, 5 years. Yeah, okay.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Let's get into it. All right, we're at bat first.
Digging in, Cash. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one.
We're still
early on, but you don't want to fall too
and
far
of course, we're down 40
down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line toward right center.
Okay, I power slid. And just noticed when I was running down the baseline.
And in today's game,
I'll take it though.
Manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the
if I can hit off of this, man, hey, I'll be good.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Waka a check at first. And a dive, but he's
Come
back.
on, just let me still. I'm going to make it anyway.
All right, one time, right here.
He's running. Pitch misses the throw down. And a 2-base tag is there.
Oh,
He's
my
out
fucking
at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game.
I can't believe that one.
Their luck and move them up to second for this.
I cannot believe that one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the
All right, top of the third, 2 outs.
Kingery. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
I don't know why my dude
on
was
the
forward
move.
instead
He
of
tracks
to the
it down,
side.
and that
He was
will
forward,
end the inning.
and I definitely did not go
Phillies
forward.
down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
But we still caught it, and we're down 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
We cannot let them win this.
He singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Cash has a play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in, Cash. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, one time, right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and
How
missed
did
that
I
time.
hit
It's
that?
0-1.
We're moving along.
I should have killed that one.
Middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well.
Definitely
and one of the reasons why first pitch strike ratio
just
over
late.
70% up to this point in this game.
That is so sad.
Come on, baby.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Man, this man throws it right down the middle, man.
2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Oh, well, I'm guessing curveball down below.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Come on, team, do something about this.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. He's got a
They're
hit in
kicking our
3
ass
at-bats
right
to
now.
this
6-0.
Hit in the air to center field. Cash has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
6-0. Can we at least get a point on the board? Like, what the heck is going on?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, I regret
that swing had one purpose, and that was to
getting shut out.
over the wall.
I'll take the L, but I regret
with his team down this many at this point in the game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Never tempted to swing.
Throw the ball, man. Throw the ball.
3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Coming
Bro,
to the
this is
plate now,
ridiculous.
Dylan
We better
Cousins,
not lose
1
this.
for 2 in the ball game thus far.
So
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
why when I'm
Moving under
recording,
it,
y'all want to
Ash.
lose this badly?
Play 1 away. So striding in, Cash. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Moran, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, let her rip one time.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Alright, defend the plate and try to find a way on base. That shit's
Yeah, I see it. Let's drive it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Bro, that's ridiculous.
Wow, not only
Did we
are
really
complete
lose
games rare
6-0?
in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete
Bro.
game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Our final line score tonight.
Pissed off, he just lost that like that, man. Did that conclude everything? No, that tied the series up, actually. That couldn't have concluded everything. Alright. So we got another game. I think this is our last game. Like I said before, they're 5th in average, 1st in home runs, RBI, 2nd stolen bases, 6th or 4th in average, 3rd in home runs, RBIs, 3rd, stolen bases, 2nd. So let's get out here and actually get it.
MLB Network is your exclusive
They're
home
not hitting
for
nothing.
postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters. So we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch.
Or last chance to make something happen.
Getting close
Don't
to
make
first
something
pitch
happen.
here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh, we're home. We definitely better than this.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get this win, man. We gotta get this win. If we don't get this win, we're done. We're out of it.
Altuve stands
Top of the
at
first.
third with 1 gun in the
One
inning.
out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
High in the air out to center field. Cash has it in
Down
his
the home.
tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball.
Batting fourth.
Let's not let that get to our head. So we don't do it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat.
Letting it get to your head. Letting it get to your head, Anthony. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go.
That was ridiculous.
That's a ball.
Off the plate. 1 ball.
And one
Yeah,
time
if you
right
get a
now,
guy
kid, here we
flailing
go.
at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The set and the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Keep throwing these knuckle curls.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, drive that pitch.
What is
Here you go.
that? His favorite pitcher or something?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I
And
swear
there
he
are
threw
the
a knuckle
umpires
curl.
assigned to this one.
Every
Calling balls
pitch
and
is-
strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be
It should be
aware of as a
4
hitter
and
from
0
Carl
right now. It
Dixon,
should be
he'll
walk.
call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you
That
better
man
be on
swung
top
that
of your
2
game
pitches
with
that
2
should have been
strikes, because if
swung.
they elevate, good chance Carl
All right,
Dixon
stand up,
punching
stand
your
up.
tick.
Let's go.
And this gets well forward.
Get home,
And
get
this
home.
will be a run.
Let's go, baby.
The time
Let's go,
passes the
baby.
score from second.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're
Let's
one pitch
go.
away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely.
You definitely got to
Just
steal
gotta
every
drive them
game.
in now.
I mean, not every game, but every play that we get on base.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right
Come
here.
on, don't strike out.
Slap hard the opposite way, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L.
All right.
In now,
Got the
Scott
RBI
Kingery,
and
as he'll
then
get his
that
first
freaking
opportunity
ball
in this
and
one.
get a freaking point. Oh my gosh, top of the second.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cash sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
I don't understand why my freaking
Stepping into the box.
5-1
Cousins.
in the
He'll look
top
to
of the
bounce back
third.
after striking out his
Why
last
are they
time
killing
up.
us like this?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Cash. And the inning is over.
So frustrating. What did they do? Hit a grand slam on us?
Stepping in, Cash.
understand.
He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but it
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center.
Come
field.
on! Let's go!
But he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
I thought that was going to be a freaking catch. I was about to be like, yo, come on.
So it's a solo shot to dead center.
5-4,
His second
let's
home
go.
run of the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
He definitely hung that. Definitely hung that. I'm happy I passed on him now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what you
It's like it went straight up in the air and just came straight back down.
At the plate, Cash. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got
Definitely
a breaking
didn't.
ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
We sit back on the, we sit back on it. We sit back on any pitches. We just foul off all the fastballs.
Swing and a
That
miss,
way he
and
don't
he's
have
in
no
the
choice.
hole 0-2
If we
now.
foul off the
Well,
fastballs,
we know what this guy's approach
keep
is.
fouling off
He's looking to
fastballs,
go
he's gonna get tired of throwing
absolutely deep
fastballs.
right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes
So
now.
he gonna throw one of his all-speed
The
pitches,
1-2. Fouled away.
and it's gonna go like this. See, we battle. We sit back on the pitches, catch up to the fastballs,
1-2.
sit back on the curveballs.
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Get there.
Altuve's got to get rid of it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And in steps Scott
All right,
Kingery.
5 to
He
6.
was punched
Top
out
of the
looking at
6th.
strike 3
We
last
gotta
time
get a
through.
freaking catch.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
Belted. Deep center field. Cash going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he
We gotta
makes
get a
the
freaking
catch.
another home run. We gotta get another home run on this one. We gotta
So
get a
stepping
home
in,
run.
Cash,
Oh,
as he's
I'll take the
got a chance
RBI,
to
but
tie
I'll
this
definitely
ballgame
take
up
the
with
home
that
run too.
equalizing run just 90
Especially-
feet
Oh,
away
Big
at
Don, right
third.
here, one time.
And that's by him.
Alright,
It's
good slider,
0-1.
good slider. I'm just swinging at first pitch.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
This is
Swing and a miss, and he's in control.
Ah.
0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above.
To 1-2 now. And this is popped up near second base.
You. Oh my
gosh! He's got it for route number 2.
That was my chance. All right, we tied it up. Top of the 9th. Tied it up. Top
and
of the
0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2.
I don't understand why my dude's walking to the ball. Every time it's a ground ball, he walks
2 strikes against the batter.
At the plate,
all right, bottom of the 9th.
Chance to end this one and send these fans home.
Bottom of the 9th.
If he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a liner.
Get down. Get down. Yes.
And what a tough break there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and that winning run will be forced to stop at third base.
We won it. Let's go. We won it. Let's go. It might not have been from my hit, but hey. And we're playing the game. Let's go. 5 at bats, 3 hits. Let's go.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
Let's go,
3 knocks,
baby.
including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
5 at bats, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 home run, runs batted in, 1.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our excellent
now,
crew, this is
it's
Matt
not over.
Vasgersian
We just got to go
You've been
finish
watching the
it
National
all.
League Championship Series.
We finished the National League. Now we got to go finish it all off. We got a single. Oh, we needed a triple to finish the whole series. I mean, have a what's it called? What's that called again? I forget what it's called. Cycle. I don't know why I forgot what it was called. But yeah. Alright. So we won that. Now we are headed into the let's head into second in average, 4th in home run, 1st in RBIs, 2nd in stolen bases, 4th in average, 2nd in home runs, 3rd in RBIs, and 1st in stolen bases. We're 1st in stolen bases, finally. Let's go. World Series. Here we go.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll
World
have baseball
Series.
for
Here
you
we
on
go.
MLB Network nonetheless. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's the Fall Classic, Game 1 of the World Series. Next. Michael Fulmer gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97.
Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2024.
And we're home. Let's go.
Pirates.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Michael Fulmer gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
So yeah, we about to play ball, right? Let's get it. Let's score. Let's score. Where we at? Bottom of the first, bottom of the second, 0-0. No outs. Let's go.
Number 0.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Inciarte is on the warning track as he hauls it in.
Ball 4, takes the base. He's out.
So it's back to the top of the order now.
Top of the third, 2 outs.
Bring up Ender Inciarte. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nice 3 go the 8th.
All right, we're up 1-0, 2 outs, and we got a player on first and second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Well, he better get it back together here quick.
We gotta play smart. This is the World Series.
That strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
That was the pitch right there. Ooh,
count, 2 balls and
that
2
slider
strikes.
was kind of fast.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Full count now, 3-2. Gary Sanchez would be next.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Out of the stretch, the 3-2
Come on, baby.
home.
You're up,
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire.
Okay.
2 away now in the Oakland
Okay,
fourth.
2 outs.
And up next,
Top of
the
the fourth.
outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
1-0.
Piscotty.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cash.
We did, they didn't
Clean up
score.
in
All
this
right.
one, but
1-0,
we'll get
bottom
started
of
here
6.
in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single.
Good. Drop. Let's go.
Where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side.
I'm cool with this single.
Good job.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and
that was
still be able to make hard contact.
I mean,
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
I just want to stay.
And there he goes toward second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. Last time through was a base hit.
Keep going,
Runners off for second. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Right here.
Now the payoff pitch home.
On the back, find the ball, find the
Aiming
ball.
with him, another good swing to keep it going. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there.
We're not going-
I can't
we're not
imagine
going,
the umpires
this
will let
one.
this go too much
We don't-
longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So it's a tight spot
The
here.
right fielder.
First and second,
Right
one man
field.
out. And here's Franmil Reyes
Yeah.
stepping in. And a double
Down,
steal.
down.
Taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Here's the 1-2.
Nope,
Now a
that's the ball.
curveball misses inside. Cash on third. Mancini is
Hey,
over
easy
at
right
second
here,
with
kid.
one
Drive
down in
some.
the inning.
God damn it.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson ranges to his left. Only play is going to be to first.
Hey,
so score it as an RBI.
Take the
Ground out.
RBI,
The lead
man.
moves to
Take the
2-0
RBI.
now.
Because I would definitely take the RBI.
Next up
This
for
is the
A's,
World
Alfredo
Series. We got to
Gonzalez.
get any
He was a
points. It don't
ground
matter
out
if
victim
you're
last
out.
time up.
Take the
Alfredo.
sacrifice. Hey.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cash moving forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
All the way from the
Very
outfield.
brisk pace to the ball game. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh
down by one.
cleanup batter, Cash. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing,
Right
but
down
he
the
just gets a piece
middle.
of it. Strike one. Trevino
Damn it.
is a guy known for his lights-out stuff.
All right,
He tends
one
to
time right
rack
here.
up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back.
Bro, I
to bite
can't
him on
hit
more
this
than one
cutter. It's
occasion.
like
You know, it's not uncommon,
no matter
Matty B, for a
what
relief
contact
pitcher
I
come in
get
with
on
really
this
good
goddamn
stuff. And it
cutter,
seems like
it's-
he's either really hit and miss.
Come on, big
He'll
guy.
rack up a lot
That's
of
for
strikeouts,
any
but if he's
pitcher.
not quite on,
Every
he'll
cutter
also
that I
rack up a
hit
lot
so
of base
far
on balls, and that
was
can cause
a
pitching
foul
coach
ball.
and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2
Hey,
curveball there,
see
but
it.
he
Hey,
wasn't
drive it. Here
biting.
we go.
Very well could see it again here, though.
Check swing in the dirt,
Fuck
but he
you.
went around. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Okay.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. High in the air out to center field.
Let's go. We won it, baby. Let's go.
And the Pirates have
Took
started
game
this
one.
World
Let's go.
Series on the right foot. They're victorious
Take
here
game
at
two,
home as this ball
game
game
three,
is over.
and game four.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
Yes. Yes.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on
Man,
the
it's a
big
low
stage
scoring
here at the
affair, but hey, we got the win, and I flew out twice, and got K'd. I didn't do as good, but hey, trust me, I don't care. We won. I think we signed another contract after this year anyway. I think. Let me see. Let me make sure. Where do I go? No. Contracts. Where do I view my contract? Where do I freaking... There we go. Contract. Yeah. After this year, I get to re-sign a new contract. I don't think we're going to be able to get a big contract, but hey, we going. We going to sign for us.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Game 2 of the World Series. Next. Parker Bridwell will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Parker Bridwell is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Out. 3.
We're batting first.
So here's the cleanup hitter.
Our average is at 196.
The center fielder,
That's terrible.
number 0.
But we're up 2-0. Bottom of the first, 1 out.
Pitch on the way.
I wanted to swing so badly.
And
What
there
the?
are umpires for
Oh
this
yeah,
one.
let me stop.
Working the plate is
This
Dave
might be
Lawrence.
outside.
There we
This
have
is
Dave
a
Lawrence
big
behind the dish
thing of
tonight.
light
One of the
that
best
just
in the
come
game,
through
I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Dero, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth. Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Let's play ball. 3. Yeah. Out. Out. 3. 3. Out. Yeah. He's out. 3. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the down. 3. He's safe. Out. 3.
Into the box, Cash set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder.
He's ready.
Number
Here's the
0.
first offering. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Play ball.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Top ball game, 2-2. No outs. Top of the fifth.
Pulled toward right center field. Cash on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with two guns.
Piscotty.
In the air to center. Moving under it, Cash.
3 outs right here.
He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. One left for Oakland. Home half of the sixth inning coming up. Striding in, Cash. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Classic case right there. An off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final.
We got to get a hit this game, man. We got to. It's 2-2, top of the 8th, 1 out. We cannot let the winners.
Hit in the air to center field. Cash is there. 2 down. Into the box now. Cash. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I can't get it, man. I want to hit off this kettle so bad.
Swing and a drive to right.
Let's go!
And that one is gone.
Let's go!
With 2 away in the inning. A solo shot.
One in the National League Cup Series and one in the freaking World Series. Let's go! We're signing a big contract, bro. We're doing it all, man. We're doing it all. Let's go.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
We're doing it all, baby. Another player of the game. Let's go. I think we got player of the game. We better have got player of the game. If it wasn't for us, we wouldn't have won, maybe. Or if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have. I don't think we would have. Maybe we would have. I don't know.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we
wasn't
get
for us,
one
we
last
wouldn't
look at our final line score.
Well, I'm not saying we wouldn't have won, but it was because of me. We won. So I want to be player of the game. Oh, shit. We didn't get that. We only got 1. I see why we
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player.
He must have got our 2 points. Maybe. He must have got our 2 points that we was tied for. For like, oh, I don't know how many. Alright. Power's going up. Batting clutch is going up. Contact's going up. Keep it grinding. Alright, let's go. ERA is 3.43. 2.73. First in ERA. We're third in ERA. Strikeouts first. Strikeout. Oh wait, no. Switch it. We're first in ERA and first in all strikeouts. We're killing it this
evening as we get you set
I hope
for
we got the
another
same
edition
team
of
next
baseball
season,
on
'cause we're
MLB
killing
Network. It's game.
I know I didn't do a lot this season, but strikeout. But hey,
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address.
we got home runs.
Striding into the box.
We got home runs in the postseason. We got home runs in the playoffs.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. One ball, no strikes.
Let's go, kid.
Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not.
Are you
elude
freaking
the right
kidding me
fielder's
right now?
grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Damn it.
Leading off for the A's, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cash is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Cash hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line
God
drive
damn
like
it.
you did, and all
Swinging
you have
our
to show
first
for it
pitches,
is a
and this is
jog
what
back
happens.
to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this game 3 of the World Series.
It is.
Now to the plate, Cash. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
2 pitches outside the zone that I just swung at. You will throw this one outside the zone too.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, you hangs and you bang it, kid. Here you go.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Oh, we're
Down
not
in order
swinging
go
that
the
inside
Pirates.
pitches like
They
that.
lead it 1-0.
Boy, that was. I gotta give it to him. Definitely gotta give it to the pitcher. That was a hell of a pitch right there.
The Athletic. The catcher.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Russell on the grass. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Yo, you can't make that play? Are you serious?
So coming
It's
to the
the
plate,
playoffs.
Hendry
What are you,
Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 in the
the
ballgame
freaking
so far.
World Series. What are y'all doing?
Pulled toward right center field. Reyes shading to his right, and that's into the gap. And
What are
should
you
be extra
doing?
bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher
What?
was upset about the call.
This man's under the ball. Why didn't he catch
Clean
it?
catch. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate
gotta give
ledger
that to
so
him.
far.
Good reflexes.
Into right center,
Yes.
it's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and he'll
Let's
make
go.
it to second base now with 2 gone.
Keep that batting
You'll
clutch
take
going up,
RBIs any
baby.
way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for
4
him in
to
his
1.
last trip.
Ball in the 9th. 1 out. Let's go.
Lofted in the air out toward
No,
right
move.
center.
Move.
Reyes
Move.
over to his right, and that's the second out of the
You're
inning.
not doing it again. World
Digging
Series,
in,
and you over
Ender
there going at the
Inciarte.
ball.
He comes to the plate as the
wrong
last
with you?
chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air.
Get
out toward
there.
right center. Catch is made, and the Pirates are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3 games to
Bro,
none lead
we're
here
3-0
on the road
in the
as this one is
freaking-
over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at
in the
any
freaking
point,
World
but to win
Series.
games on the road,
I've
especially
been
in
wanting
this
this
ballpark, so they are
since
very
I
happy
got
with
this
win.
game, bro. And it did not take us long to do it. Did not take us long to do it at all.
One
And
more
if we
look at the
sweep
final
them,
line score there to see the great
that's
pitching
gonna be
performance that led his
over.
guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World
We're
Series,
just
you want to make
straight
sure
better
you
than
bring
the
the A
Athletics.
game.
How did
And
they
this
even-
man right
how
here
did they even
certainly
make it
did.
to the
He's our
freaking
top player of the
postseason?
game.
Here now
And
is
Matty,
our
I
final
think you're
line.
It's Oakland. How did they even make it there? I don't know. I want the season. I want the season. I want the season. The Athletics. That's the Athletics. Athletics. Okay, now I'm just wondering, like, what is their record? They beat them. They beat the Yankees with a sweep, and then about to get sweeped in the freaking. That's sad. I just want to see what the record is. 96 and 66. That's not bad. I don't know. They actually did good, actually. But let's go beat their ass in this last game. Alright, as I was saying, first in ERA, first in strikeouts, 10th in RA. What is RA? I don't know. 10th in home runs. We gotta make that home run first place. and keep everything else the same.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
Let's do this, baby. Let's try to get a home run in this last game. That's our goal. Get a home run in your last game. World Series.
Stepping in,
last game.
Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Number 0.
I'm trying to get a home run.
Hey, here we go.
First pitch on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this
now,
guy,
so
what? It's a lot
if
worse.
he
If you give
throws
him a
me
ball,
all
he can hurt
balls,
you on
is
it.
this?
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Wow.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You gotta
How am
tip
I
your
supposed to
hat
finish
as the
that
hitter.
challenge?
You get a nasty slider like that,
That
there's
doesn't
nothing
make
you can
sense.
do.
You got one
Actually
strike.
a quality take.
Timing just to tick off there as this
I don't
one's fouled
understand
off to the right.
We got 2 balls in a row. What are we supposed to do? Swing on the third one?
Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it,
Full
but it
count.
stays outside. 3-2.
You would think in this
You
situation,
gonna walk
maybe
me
with a
now?
base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Count still full. 3-2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the
What?
the one that finally does it
That's
as he
outside.
wears it down and the
Oh,
inning
no.
is over. One left for Pittsburgh, and now the
Oh,
A's
I
offense
needed
gets its first shot
that.
here. No score.
That is so frustrating. Ball in the second. No outs. 0-0.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah.
Ready for another chance? Cash as we begin the top of
You
the
just gotta make that up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hard on the ground towards short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Don't fuck up this
Digging
one.
in
Please
now.
don't.
Cash. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim
2-0.
last time.
They're winning.
Here
Top
comes
of
the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Hits are now even at
A good
14.
swing, but I didn't get contact on it.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly right here.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Slow roller left side.
Get there.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
So frustrating. The little stuff, man.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Cash is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate.
Oh,
Cash.
he came
was
back.
retired via the ground ball last time up.
3-0.
Yeah,
Top
I
of the
understand that,
A.
Matty, but this guy's
Hey, let her
got
rip one
burner
time.
wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns
Come
himself.
on, drop,
with
drop,
that.
drop,
He
drop,
has to
drop,
put
drop.
it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Bellinger is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Dominique Montano
not
looked to
Juan.
bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back
hit
end of
and
this
do a-
game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
It's your last chance to make
He
something
bats in
happen.
a big spot here.
The last
Go ahead
chance.
run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, need you
Go
right here.
ahead
Let's
runs
go,
in
kid.
scoring position here with 2
Ain't
down.
no one better. Clutch up.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
You're
2-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot
clutch
hitter
up
in
for us
check
right here.
in Game
Good
4
turn,
this
kid. Here we
series.
go.
Just behind the fastball.
Why
there,
am I
2 strikes
freaking
now.
swinging on stupid pitches, dog?
Hey, your turn. Drive man up. Right up.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Looking good. One better up there. Here you go.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And
I really
runner
just
back.
did that bullshit.
He'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work.
I just folded. Oh my gosh.
And that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no
What
errors,
did I
and 1
just
man
do?
left aboard. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning.
Fuck
And
you,
fellas, when you're
Anthony.
on the big
What are you
stage here at the
doing?
World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here
Oh,
certainly did.
my
He's our
gosh.
top
I gotta take a
player of the
break.
game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under
I
the
just
bright
messed
lights
up
of the
or
World Series,
freaking
while
winning.
other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
I really just.
Here now is our
We could have had a sweep. All right. Dumbass. Stun went down to a 62. So did base running. Aggressiveness. Fuck you. I'm so pissed I just did that stupid shit. 126 strikeouts. God dang. I'm so pissed. I really just. Oh, gosh. I'm not saying.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you.
We just need to win one
next.
game, man. Don't let them tie the freaking series. One freaking game. We won 3 games in a row and lost.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 0.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
All right, one time right here.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and
I was guessing a change up.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight
Just
change.
not off like that.
So
And of course we're losing.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Piscotty will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for route number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet.
All right, 3-1. Bottom third. Let's go.
The pitcher, Alfredo.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit.
No run, no run.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger.
And they tied it
singled his last time up.
Bottom third.
Cody.
How did they tie it?
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cash looks up.
Bro, what is our pitcher doing right now?
Striding forward now, Alfredo Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep
They're
the
hitting
pressure
after this man like he's just
that lead as much as they can.
I don't know. They're hitting off this man like he's a high school pitcher.
Cleanup hitter, Cash. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the
Base
ball.
hit into right center.
Base.
Throwing to second.
Or like second base.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure
Double
what the
right
pitcher
there.
was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Hey, have a rip that up there, huh?
Up next to the Pirates, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Runners on his way to
Down,
third.
down,
That's
down.
a strike to throw down.
Damn it.
Offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third.
All right. I'm done stealing.
Standing
We can't
in,
just keep
he
stealing.
doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time.
We're up
Looked
7
for
to
it up in
5.
the zone and
Top of
didn't
the
miss it.
6th.
Those are the pitches you only
let him
get.
hit.
I'll only
Maybe
steal
once an
6.
AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly
I gotta
capitalized
steal
on it
7.
last time.
You get a good one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps
I'm
needs
trying to crush
shorten up
every
with
ball
2
I
strikes.
make contact to. Okay? All right. So stop saying.
Set to deliver on 0 and 2. Here it comes.
God.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty.
Ready once again.
1 to 6, 2 out.
Franco. He flew out in his last at bat.
First and second. 7 to 5.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Get there, buddy.
Rice giving chase. He tracks it down. So
All right, we're
next
1
to
for
the
4,
plate
double in the
Pittsburgh,
fifth.
Cash. He struck out swinging
8
in
to
his
5,
last trip
top of
to
the
the
8th.
plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fouled off. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Like,
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Look like they're in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away. Next will be the
bottom of the
designated
9th.
Dominique
No out.
Montano. And obviously
Wait
they'll need
the
an
fact.
8th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. Pulled toward right center field. Cash is there, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brian Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now
bases loaded.
Popped in the air back behind short.
Are you
And that's
fucking
in
kidding
there,
me?
base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series.
My heart
Any
is
big leaguer
beating.
can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. He's safe. The throw was
There's nothing I can do about that.
And we are once again tied here in Game 5.
You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Why is my arm accuracy going down? How am I supposed to do this?
And this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And now it'll run up against the wall. And they will fight on to see a game 6.
You gotta be
as they
fucking
walk
kidding me
off
right
a
now.
winner.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and
You
we just got
got
another
to
one
be
of
kidding
those.
me right now.
A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish.
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And
1
this
for
man
5.
right here.
Oh my gosh, they really just... We came back. Got the lead, bad lead. They came back and won it. Are you freaking kidding me right now? What the hell was the pitchers thinking? Heading into game 6. Come on, I'm trying to win this series so I could go eat.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for, and now at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2024 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Let's play ball. Ow. Ow. 3.
Alright, this is our early chance.
Coming to the plate now, Cash, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This is line to left. Base hit.
Get the hands home. Let's go.
And he's safe.
Oh, yeah. Right off the bat. We coming in hot. That ain't gonna your power versus ready. We coming in.
Now batting, Brian Anderson.
5-0. Top of the second. We coming 5-0.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, wow,
This guy's having a
right
big
there.
series in the postseason.
Right,
It looks like to
base.
me that the moment isn't.
Driving in once again, Cash looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
You got a single. You got a man on first. 7-3.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Just the way it came out his hand, you could tell that John was going to be there. Like, the way it just came out his hand, the way his arm motion, you could tell that.
The 1-0 delivery.
Maybe
Couldn't
that's how you
catch up
throw
with the
it.
gas that time.
Right here. Let it fly.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
All right, one more time.
Stupidest pitch you can swing at.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Profar for 1.
Oh!
They won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a throw over to first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
I was scaring me. Yeah, it's hard to drop for real.
Come on, let it fly right here.
I would have been thinking you would have dropped
Runners on the
it.
move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and saves.
I understand that
But
second.
he's in there.
You're not staying.
Certainly a very
Understand that
close play
second.
at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one.
Leave it right here one time, kid.
I'm staying right here.
The 3-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion. But sometimes to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
I did not know he was still.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the
I
things
wasn't
he'll
really
do,
looking
he'll
at my
open
phone.
up that
Not paying
outside corner,
attention.
especially with
Come
left-handed
on, man,
batters.
just a pitch.
We're not stealing on you, buddy.
3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball
That's
four.
exactly why. He's too scared that I'm
And here's the
still
big
on him. That's
right-handed
why he's
power
throwing
threat,
balls
Trey
like this.
Mancini.
Oh, 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini.
Come on, don't swing at those. Come on, man.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
All right, we're winning. We're running. No, we're not.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
There's no point.
Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. There we go. Pitch outside the throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And up.
Someone told me not to run.
Now
Someone
to
told me
play
not to.
Cash. He reached on a fielder's
8 to
choice
3, 1
previously.
out. Baltimore. We're gonna get yelled at for stealing.
8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
So you got caught stealing, and then you strike out. Yeah, we're gonna catch up.
Pops this one up, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are. Stepping up to the plate, Cash. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, one time, right now.
A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Come on, come on, come on.
Backhand. To second for 1. On to first, but not in
Y'all will
time
never
as
get
he's
me
in
out
there
with
ahead of the
that double
throw.
play.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Ready now, Trey Mancini. He's driven in 4 already, and
something
yet
good,
another big
man.
RBI
Something good.
opportunity for
I'm
him
not
right
stealing.
here.
I'm definitely
Matt,
not
they
stealing.
couldn't have
I'm
really
just saying,
anything better in this
please.
spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
All right, it's
3
full
and 2
count.
now.
Make something happen, man. I'm not stealing.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs
I
out the
should have
Bucco
kept
rally.
home, but it is what it is.
So digging in now, Cash. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
So mad, I should have let that. He might do the same thing.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
We won it. We won the World Series.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final
Damn
out.
it, I skipped the reaction.
For the victorious Pirates, 8 runs.
Oh gosh, we won a World Series. We won the World Series. The Pirates have won the World Series. I had to make sure I had to make sure I put this in my YouTube. Stolen bases. Did we get anything else? I don't think we did. I think the only thing we got this year was stolen bases. We've been killing it with steals. With the steals, we've been killing it, man. Y'all are crazy if y'all did not vote me Golden Glove for center field. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, wow. Dang it. Kinda wanted that Golden Glove too. Mark Spillane. Anybody else from the Pirates? No. Everybody else is free agents and other teams. It's a lot of retirees. Are you sure you'd like to exit the retirement screen? This will be the last chance you view retired players for the 24 season. No players inducted this season. Inductees. Are you sure? Yes. So there were no Hall of Famers. All I know is it's time to sign another contract with the Pittsburgh Pirates. We made it to the World Series before my contract was up, so I saw the coverage of the parade. AJ, the fans went nuts for you guys. Congratulations, champ. It's awesome, unbelievable. It's all about the fans. They make the game great. I just want to go to work on winning another one.
The player is offered advice on contract matters.
You're eligible for attribution this offseason. AJ Cash gave you some advice on handling the process you're entering. Sure.
Hitting arbitration for the first
Don't
time
be afraid.
means having leverage
You hold
for the
power
first
now.
time.
You don't have to accept any offer they make, or even get them to accept the counter offer right away. Start high if you want. Okay. I don't want to be greedy though. What happens if we don't accept each other's offer? I'm good. I know. What happens if we don't accept each other's offer?
The more a player can be
If you don't
educated on
come
the
to
intricacies
terms
of
by
the
late
negotiating
November,
process,
offer
the more
attribution.
prepared he'll be when
You'll
the time
have
comes
to
to make
submit
decisions.
a number to the league secretly, the amount you think it would be fair for you to make the next season. What then? You still may be getting offers again. Only accept one if you liked it. If there's no deal by mid-February, then an independent arbitrator will decide which number is more fair, yours or the one the Pirates submitted. And that will be my next year's salary. So shouldn't pick way too high of a number then. Jeez, there's a lot to process, huh? There is. Right. My main advice, you don't have to just accept the other early offer. When you submit a number, don't get too greedy, but ask for what you deserve and take it all the way to February if needed. Alright, so I'm thinking $1 million contract, man. We a millionaire. We're a money man. So we're all about the money. That's why his name's AJ Cash. We're here to sign a big contract. His name's not his name's not AJ Cash for a reason. Okay, got it. So we're signing a big contract. Okay, AJ, don't be afraid to be tough. You know, have some leverage with which to negotiate. So it's just sound weird. I don't know why I read it like that, but okay, got it. So we're signing big contracts right here. Are you content with your situation in Pittsburgh, AJ? All is well, life is good. I'm okay for now. I'll tell you when I'm not. I don't know. I've been wondering if a change might be in order. Not so much. Oh, we're good. Enough said. I'll let you enjoy what's downtime. Enjoy what downtime you have left. You know I'm here if you need anything. Alright. So let's go view the offer. 2-year contract for $14 million. You know what? 2-year contract though. That's only 2 years. $14 million for 2 years. They want big, man. They want big. We're definitely not going no 4 years. We're definitely, hey, we going big money. We're going big money. All right, let's go 120,000. All right, 120 million. I said 120,000. I don't know if that's gonna work, but 7.8 million. We're going big money. We're going big money right here. We're going big money. Both. The Pirates reject the offer for 4 years for 29. I don't want to go 4 years. I want to stay on the Pirates. And I don't want to keep signing contracts. All right, we're gonna go another 4 years. We're gonna play good. We're gonna go another 4 years. We're gonna play good, and we're gonna sign that big dollar money. All right. But I'll be right back. Peace out. All right, we're back. First game of the year. Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani? How you say his name? I don't know. Shohei. I'll figure out. But that name is awesome. I love that name. It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird name.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Game one of this
Let's see what we
four-game
can
set
do.
straight ahead. A chance here to check
sixth
out the starting
season.
lineup for the visiting Pirates.
And the
Mark,
majors.
what do you have on this lineup as they go
not
for their
in the
first
majors,
win?
but
Maddie, these are the lineups you want to
in
be
it all
in.
together.
Driving to the ballpark,
So
you
sixth
got a cup
season.
of coffee in
So
your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight
Stuff
out.
from the manager.
You're
Who
running
was
to
in
the manager's
what,
office if
2
your
years?
name's not in the
No, he
lineup.
was in the manager 2 years. He was in the manager for like a year.
Settling in now, Cash. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Okay, right here. That my contract would be.
Yeah, boy, lay off that one. Great take. Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's
Get
go.
it off, though.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 2-0. And he fouls this one off.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Swing, and there it goes.
Ah, no
Deep to
home
left
run.
field. And it's gone.
There we go.
It's a 2-run shot to straight
Our
away
first
left.
hit of the game.
First home run of the campaign for
Our
it,
first
and
hit
that'll
of
give
the
Pirates
season
a
and our
2-0
first home
lead.
run of the season. Imagine we get that every single time.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at
Told
bat,
you
home run.
they
Not
should
a
have
bad way
signed
to
that
start.
120 million contract, man. 15 years. Never
Sliding into
lose.
the box, Pierre Hendricks. He'll
Come
lead
on,
things off
now.
here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder,
The 1-2.
Pierre Hendricks.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to... So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora.
2-0.
Almora.
The windup and the 0-1.
One in the first.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hawker on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio
Got him
Suarez,
second out.
set to lead off the
third
home
baseman.
half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a pretty good fastball. In
now
Got
for
him
the
second,
Reds,
one out.
Nicholas
Second.
McDermott will get to take his first cuts here.
McDermott.
Hey, got one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone.
They just had the freaking ball.
Well, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
So here now is the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, no runner, no runner. Eat it.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number.
Ready to take his hacks again. Cash, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Phillip Ervin.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Uwasi over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati. Pierre Hendricks. He singled his last time up.
Pierre Hendricks.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So stepping in, Albert Almora, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cash is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, get a good one.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective? Coming to the plate now, Cash. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Hey, keep it going. He's right now.
Next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Daniel.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's the 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled away.
All right, here we go. Get your ribby.
Fouled off. Cash stands at second with 2 gone. Full count still.
Hey, you going up there? Your turn, your turn.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Phillip Ervin. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready for another shot now, Blake Trahan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, you got 2. Sit down.
Towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The Reds down to their last strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark. Into the box now, Cash, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D.
In now, Nicholas McDermott. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
McDermott.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Galindo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Hello.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cash, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And he intentionally walked me.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
What's up? Brian
And
Lizard.
it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
The left fielder, Daniel Halka.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Runner,
And now the runner's trying for third. Just keeping him float. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Up next for the Buccos, Cash. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
All right, let's go, come on.
And no
It's a freaking grand slam.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Cash has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Bro, I need a grand slam, bro.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Now the 0-2. A swing.
Oh!
Chase with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds 1.
I can't believe the bullshit.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas McDermott. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
No, that's mine.
Sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Blake Trahan reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reyes on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. Digging in once again. Cash been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Galindo at second with 2 down.
Hey, your pitch.
1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
The 1-2.
Right here, kid.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no. At the plate, Nicholas McDermott. Over the line thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pierre Hendricks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are
4-2 the final score tonight. The Buccos took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Parker Bridwell gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Mahle will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting at it is Almora. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in, Pierre Hendricks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Cash. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Come on now, one time, right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Here you go, let it go.
Hold on, right here.
Sent back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they at the plate. Cash.
Come on, right here, one time.
Number 0.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Right,
even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Hard
stand up right here. Stand up. Keep it up.
It eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in, Phillip Ervin. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cash. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a little
All right, hang on,
up
hang
the
on.
middle.
Right there, right
Gonna
here.
be a tough play. Throw on to first is in time, and that's. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits.
Russell ranging up the middle from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Cash. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
0-1, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-0 the final score today. The Pirates digging in and looking for more. Kyle Farmer. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Cash. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Reds out in front, 5-4. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Cincinnati posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Luis Castillo gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Luis Mota wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major league.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendar since about midwinter. Digging in now for the Brewers, Cy Campanella, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cash will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now in the box, Cash. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 0.
In there at the knees, strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Jonah Howe. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jonah Howe.
Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Rossi fields it cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, who move to the third with no score. Leading off the inning, Renato Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Jankowski moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Cash, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Number 0.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit to first.
Come on, run it, run it, run it.
Scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box. Cash 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 0.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. One and 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
1-2. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Campanella is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And here's Renato Nunez.
Now
It was a walk in his last trip.
Renato Nunez.
The 2-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Honka giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Hey, let it fly.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Cash. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Galindo,
Hey,
the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Carlos Arturo. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. DeShields breaks from the bag. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Pittsburgh led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chad Kuhl earns his first win of the season. Keone Kela records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Almost ready for base. Striding in, Cash, and their runners at the corners now.
Center fielder.
Here we go.
Number 0.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Cash stands at an impressive 6'10", swings the bat and throws the ball right-handed. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot.
Now at the plate, Cash. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings as a pitcher you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
Now to the plate, Cy Campanella. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Campanella.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2.
So coming to the plate, Cash. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.